Standard equipment for the German market, 4MATIC permanent all-wheel drive is flange-mounted to the 9-speed 9G-tronic automatic transmission. The basic locking effect is 50 Nm. The drive torque is transferred to the front and rear axles by a planetary differential. The ratio depends on the engine variant, and is 45-55 or 31-69. Both functions have the advantage of lowering fuel consumption. The start-stop system operates particularly comfortably thanks to the belt-driven starter alternator, as the engine restarts almost silently, with low vibrations and very rapidly. The turbocharger uses the twin-scroll system. Thanks to the double-flow configuration, the exhaust ducts of each pair of cylinders come together and only join the other two just before the turbine. The torque characteristics have been improved while keeping exhaust counterpressure low. Camtronic variable valve timing is also on board. This allows two-stage adjustment of the valve lift on the intake side. In the partial load range, a reduced valve lift allows less air into the combustion chamber, which reduces load cycle losses. In higher load ranges, the system switches to the higher valve lift to achieve the engine's full power delivery. The driver selects the mode using the dynamic select rocker switch in the center console, and it is displayed in the instrument cluster. The pre-configured modes cover a wide range between a comfortable, pleasantly sporty and uncompromisingly sporty configuration. The handling is particularly dynamic in Sport Plus mode, while in Comfort mode, progress is more relaxed, for example owing to earlier upshifts by the automatic transmission. In the eco-driving mode, the GLC can glide if the driver comes off the accelerator and lets the vehicle coast. In this process, the powertrain is decoupled from the combustion engine, with a corresponding reduction in friction losses. Depending on the engine, gliding is assisted by the EQ boost function. In this setting, the seat heating and air conditioning operate with reduced output, thereby saving energy. Individual mode allows scope for personal preferences. For example, GLC drivers can choose a sporty drive setting while configuring the suspension for comfort. The GLC and GLC Coupe are powered by the new generation of 4-cylinder petrol and diesel engines. In the GLC 200 4MATIC and GLC 300 4MATIC, the previous M274 engine is replaced by the 4-cylinder M264, while the 4-cylinder OM654 diesel engine replaces the preceding OM651. The new engine generation is of great importance for reducing CO2 emissions, and is a systematic advancement with regard to lowering consumption. New technological features of the petrol engines are above all the variable Camtronic valve timing, which heats up the exhaust system more rapidly, the twin-scroll turbocharger in the 48-volt system with a belt-driven starter alternator, EQ boost. This increases agility, improves ride comfort and considerably lowers fuel consumption, as the system makes important hybrid functions such as recuperation, boosting and gliding possible. More stringent requirements and lower limiting values. The 4-cylinder OM654 diesel engine was designed with a view to further reductions in consumption and emissions, as well as lower operating costs and improved engine performance. In the GLC 200 4MATIC and GLC 300 4MATIC, the 4-cylinder M264 with a 48-volt system and a belt-driven starter alternator replaces the previous M274 engine. When accelerating, EQ Boost can assist the 145 kilowatts, 197 horsepower, and 190 kilowatts, 258 horsepower, engines with an additional 10 kilowatts, 14 horsepower, bridging the brief moment before the turbocharger builds up its full charge pressure. During deceleration, the starter/alternator recuperates kinetic energy and charges the battery.